Well, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to talk about that infamous matchmaker once again. Yes, once again, because my previous episode, which was released on April 1st, was also about our upcoming brand new matchmaker where you are able to pay gold to get rid of those vehicle classes which you do not enjoy. That means artillery, medium tanks, tank destroyers or light tanks. And I have to say, yes, this was my April Fool's joke this year. And I also have to say, I don't know if I should be proud about that or not, but I'm pretty sure I made my personal record with the amount of people I was able to fool. Most of you guys, yes, were able to get it right away, but there were quite a few people who actually thought this was a real thing. They were actually looking for the article from the World of Tanks webpage. They said this is out of line, this is getting out of line, wargaming and so on. I don't know, maybe it was a bit too cruel joke. But yeah, so I'm here to tell you that this was 100% fabricated. I made it up. I actually took another news from the World of Tanks webpage. So this is how the webpage looked like, and after my little photoshopping action, I was actually looking for the exact font. I wanted to get the same text size, colors, everything. I tried to mimic it as much as possible, and I have to say I'm actually quite happy how it turned out to be. I spent quite a few hours in the Photoshop figuring it out. I tried to make it as as legit as possible, and when I saw the comments where people were asking where did you get that article from, I cannot see anything, then I knew it actually worked. So here is the original article itself. We're inside the article. After some photoshopping action, here is my Photoshop, and the final result looked like this. So I'm quite happy with it. Sorry, yeah, it was kinda cruel joke, but I was actually surprised to see how many people thought this is a good idea. I don't know where I came up with it. I came up with the idea like a couple days before April 1st, while I started thinking about what should I do this year. And when people said this is actually a good idea, I got a bit worried, because this would take the pay to win game or battle mode or game mode into another freaking level, in my opinion at least. But I just wanted to say that yes guys, this was my April Fool's joke this time. I actually did put some effort in it. Some people saw it, some people didn't, some people actually hated it and unsubscribed. Well, what can you do? I cannot please every single person. Sorry if you were offended. It is 2019, people are getting offended by all kind of stuff. But anyway, enough about that. Let's talk about today's episode and today's main topic. So, about 1 hour ago, Wargaming released an actual article about our new matchmaker. And not my made-up article this time, called The Improved Matchmaker is Almost Here. So let's read it, let's see what it has to offer, and let's have a little discussion going in the comment section as always, because I really love to hear what you think about this one. So, commanders. After a huge number of tests, both open and closed, and an especially successful open test in the European region, we are ready to launch the new matchmaker globally, starting from tomorrow on April 3rd, 2019. You will be able to fully appreciate how the updated matchmaker changes battles quality for the better and makes World of Tanks more enjoyable than ever. So far, this article sounds amazing. I love this article so far, because we do not have to wait for too long for our new matchmaker, only one more day, and I especially love the final part, and makes World of Tanks more enjoyable than ever. Yes, because for the majority of the player base it was actually getting super frustrating simply because of that matchmaking. So finally it is here. Hopefully it will change everything. So, new matchmaking, what will be different? Let us briefly recall how the improved matchmaker will now assemble battles. Our main goals are to reduce the number of battles with machines 2 tiers higher. So to reduce our infamous +-2 matchmaking, especially for tier 6 and 8 vehicles, and redistribute them into battles with tanks of the same tier and 1 tier lower. So tier 8s should be able to see more tier 7s than tier 10s now. Let's hope this is actually going to happen. Secondly, to make battles more enjoyable for premium vehicles with preferential matchmaking. Now, those of you who have these special machines in your garage will be less frequently getting matched with vehicles 1 tier higher and more often with tanks of the same tier and 1 tier lower. So special matchmaking premium vehicles like IS-6, M6 Mutant, D26, E4 Super Pershing should be top tier vehicles in most of the battles. Now this is quite a turnaround, ladies and gents, don't you think so? This thing over here. What was it like not too long time ago, maybe half a year ago, when they were talking about how preferential premium tanks are breaking the matchmaking and they were thinking about removing the preferential matchmaking status and they wanted to make them as a regular premium tanks with buffed characteristics, and oh boy, that released one huge shitstorm in the community. And now those tanks will be less frequently getting matched with vehicles 1 tier higher and more often with adversaries of the same tier and 1 tier lower. Quite a turnaround indeed. And how they are going to do it is we will achieve these goals by adding dynamic templates that can quickly adapt to the queue evolution for both 2 tier and 3 tier battles. Here is a preliminary list of dynamic templates which we are introducing. So on the top of the 357, 510 matchmaking, what else do we have? Like full tier matchmakings. They are going to add 7-8, 6-9 and 4-11 for 2 tier battles. And 456, 447 for 3 tier battles. Now, some players still keep saying that adding more 3 tier battle templates simply adds more variety for you to be a bottom tier vehicle. It really doesn't matter if you are a bottom tier over here, or in the old 357 matchmaking, but I really do not want to look at it like that. They said they want to reduce the number of battles with machines 2 tier higher than you. So hopefully this is going to be the final option, not opinion, the final option. The 357 and 510 matchmaking systems are also available, are also possible, but you will face them less frequently. For example, if the queue structure is non-standard, then you are going to see them. This can happen if there are too many vehicles of the same class or specific machines in the queue, like artillery, light tank, stuff like that. For example, if there are some battle missions, especially for TDs, and TDs make up 50% of all available vehicles in the queue. This is actually a good thing to think about, because we quite often have missions, special dedicated missions, little challenges for light tanks, medium tanks, tank destroyers, maybe SPGs as well. I do not know too much about that, but at least it counts with all those issues. And what will happen to the waiting time? Just like we outlined previously, the waiting time for solo players may slightly increase, which is okay, and will depend on the current situation in the queue. The waiting time for platoons may increase a bit more, but the enjoyment in each battle should also increase. Most likely you won't notice a significant difference in the queuing time compared with the previous version of the Matchmaker. Now let's get over it one by one. So for solo players it may slightly increase, and as I said, it is completely okay. I am actually willing to wait up to 1 minute to get into good, enjoyable matchmaking. I'm actually willing to do that because, let's say, on the classic server at the moment, we are getting into the action like that. I click the button and I am in the battle. But many times I face 7 or 8 artilleries. Yes, I was able to get into the battle fast, but the matchmaker is kinda messed up and I was able to get into the battle fast, but at the same time I am not enjoying that battle as much as with this system, hopefully. I am willing to wait more to get good, enjoyable battle. And I really love this thing over here. The waiting time for platoons may increase a bit more, but the enjoyment in each battle should also increase. Am I finally able to make platooning series happen, guys? Is this finally going to happen? Because at the moment, platooning got completely killed with this template over here, 357 and 510 matchmaking system. Because if you platoon, let's say if you had 2 friends, like a full platoon with 3 players, you were more often than not, I would actually say 80+% of the times you were in this matchmaking template as a bottom tier vehicle. Or maybe it is, but the key thing over here is that you were a bottom tier vehicle. 80+% of the times. And this really killed platooning for me. I was actually getting sick of playing a bottom tier vehicle. I like the challenge, but not every single battle. Sometimes I like to play as a bottom tier vehicle. There are vehicles which I really do enjoy as a bottom tier warriors, but not every single battle and not every single vehicle. So maybe I am finally able to make platooning with Des series happen. I really want to make it happen where I play with random people, and we chat maybe through Discord or using that in-game chatting system, in-game voice messaging system. I try to test it out and I try to make this series happen. So guys, stay tuned. This may be a thing now. Hopefully this new matchmaking template is going to save that. And finally, Hetzer, we are confident that new dynamic templates will make battles more enjoyable for all of you. We are confident. I really want to believe it. At the moment, let's say I actually do believe you. For now. But I am going to put that to test tomorrow. Roll into battle and share your feedback. It is crucial for the further improvement of the matchmaker. So guys, please, constructive criticism. Nobody is getting any benefits if you simply say, fuck this game, this matchmaking kills it, without any solutions, without any constructive criticism, other than fuck this game, this matchmaking sucks. New matchmaking, please. I am actually super okay being in a 357 matchmaking as a bottom tier vehicle, bottom tier in 510, in 456, in 447, every once in a while. I am completely fine. And sometimes, as I said, I even want to be a bottom tier warrior with some of the vehicles, but every once in a while I would actually like to be a top tier vehicle as well, or in +-1 matchmaking. So hopefully it works. Let me know what you think about it. Are you hyped, or maybe you do not give any Fs whatsoever? Maybe you enjoyed 357, 510 and full tier matchmakings already. Let me know in the comments down below. I catch you next time with something else. Stay awesome, take care, and bye.